Hey, it's Jaded Gamer here, and we're back with GT7 again, but there's a new update, a new track. I've never even driven it before, so this is me testing it out in the Dynaco Camaro ZL1 or whatever it is, that was tuned for Le Mans. And yeah, there's a lot of updates in the game, so this track's great. I'm just trying to get used to it, trying to learn it. I've not played it in any other game at all. This is exactly what I was talking about the other night there, some cool track. This track's got a bit of history. It was a Grand Prix track at one point. I think they use it for GT racing. Looked at a couple of laps online last night. It was a Porsche 911 RS or GT3R going round. So that was kind of cool. Anyway, I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you're enjoying the new update in GT7. If you haven't, if you've put it down for a little while, it's maybe time to pick it back up. There's still some issues with the game, but now they've fixed the lobbies as well, so you can go online with your mates and change the lobbies without having to disconnect and go back in again and wait for it to check the network conditions, which take ages. But anyway, we'll exit this and we're going to do one of the other challenges on the new circuit. And it's been a while since we've been on, but I'm level 50 now. I've got about 340 cars. That was achieved a while ago, so it kind of screams to the slight lack of content that's in the game, but this is a great plus. So we'll see what I can pick here. We'll sort by power. What do we have? I've got a lot of things I can use here. Right, that is my stick drift on my joypad. I'll just get away from the steering wheel for a second. Yeah, that's the, I know it's a PS5, but that's the OG joypad that came with the console. Stick drift terminal on the right stick. Not great. Never had stick drift on a controller before. So if you're buying a controller and the serial number ends in a 1, don't buy it. Because that's the Mark 1 that's more susceptible to stick drift. Anyway, enough about that. Let's pick a car. Okay, there's some crazy stuff there. I think I'll try my tuned DeLorean. Not so much a guilty pleasure, I was just curious to see how it would work. I was hoping to do an engine swap on it so I could turn it into a bit of a sort of GT car, maybe use it at Le Mans, but no, it's not quite that good. And what tyres have I got on this? Right, I'll just go with the racing hard. So 5 laps of Watkins Glen, the second version of it. So there's a long version and a short version. And the replay that was playing at the start was the short version. So this will be my first time ever driving around the long version of Watkins Glen. Whoa! That car did not like that. Ooh. The chicane's coming up. I know a little bit. So I've done 3 laps of the circuit. And the short version... Whoa, this car's terrible. I won't make any jokes about 88 miles per hour. Oh, that's new. Oh, okay. I think in the last race I'll have to pick an actual race car. But this should be okay. Squirming all over the place coming out there. Tight right-hander coming up. And a tight left. Oh. try not to knock this guy off the road. It's a cool narrow straight. Whoa! Oh, damn. Yeah, this is going to take some learning. Hopefully the last challenge allows me to use the new Suzuki. The Escudo is going to be available in the Historic Cars collection, the Haggerty collection. And I think the Ford will be in the Haggerty collection as well, because it's a 1930s. It kind of looks like a Model T, but it's like a roadster. Yeah, it's kind of cool. But I imagine there'll be a race on this next week. A one-make race would be kind of fun around here, I think. Just to make it a close battle. Oh. Be careful with the throttle because it likes to just keep going in the direction you were originally pointing in. I don't know if we're going to win this one. Oh, we've got a chance. Oh, sorry. It's okay, it's just an AI driver. I'm just learning the track. And this trailer for this just popped up last night. With the update for Watkins Glen. I was so surprised. We need to see more of this, but this is a great start. I really hope this is the start of them doing some more track updates and really getting some of the cars out there. I really want to see that big BMW GT car. Is it the M6 or the M8? And get the Bentleys and stuff in there. More GT cars. It's difficult to fight through here with this thing. I just tuned this myself to try and make it a little bit better to drive, because it was awful stock. And I just kind of got carried away and tuned it as much as I could. Unfortunately, it's one of those cars that's so old, the DeLorean, that it's only got 5 gears, so you're limited to a certain extent unless you can just put bootloads of power through it, which an engine swap would have been great for. I'm not sure how it would handle it though. It's a tight one. And take a big arc out the corner to try and not make this thing spin. Oh, that was bad. I've made that mistake before. Alright. 2 more laps. Can I beat the computer? Yes, second gear does work for this car there. It doesn't like when the camber of the road messes around, which is a good thing about this circuit. Yeah, I need an actual race car. You could say, whoa. Yep, I am definitely still winning this track. I really should have put a ghost on to follow. See if I can get in the top 5 again. You have to dig out the focus for this one. Whoa, it's followed me. Tried to go around the outside there. There's going to be some fun races on this circuit. This thing's too twitchy. I had to watch that curve. There's a nice old school element to this circuit. I like it. It's got hazards. Lots of hazards. Go DeLorean! Stayed too narrow there. Made the top 5 though. Ah, that's okay. There's the DeLorean, a bit bashed up. No Mr. Fusion on the back or anything. There's probably a livery for that though. Every little helps. I'm basically on most of the expensive cars in the game now, so there's a lot of racing at Le Mans in the 700 race to get the extra cash. But not tonight. So we'll do one more race. Touring cars. Alright. That is magic to my ears. What are we going for? Oh, road cars too. Okay. Now what challenge is it? The 800 challenge. So that's the challenge level. I think we have to go with the Nismo. Now this is going to be tough. Okay, I can use a few different tyres. 10 laps. Will there be weather? It'll be tough if there is. Right. So I hope you're enjoying this little look at the new update in GT7. The updates have been fairly slim up until this one. With the odd car and some standard of living updates and upgrades for the game. But the lobbies getting fixed is huge. And there's a time trial for the Escudo. So we'll try that because I can't buy the car today. It's not in the store. It'll be in the historic collection tomorrow, I think. Both cars will be in the historic collection tomorrow. That's one person out. Now, with the Group 2 cars, on a track you don't really know, anything could happen. Each lap's like an adventure here. Learning the circuit. Everyone seems to be in Group 3 cars, but the power limit allows me to take this in, so I'm justifying it that way. Plus I've got all the tires for this, car from doing the Spa challenge. So it's another money maker. Doing an hour at Spa for 1.5 million credits if you get a clean race. There's guaranteed rain in that race as well, which is pretty good. So your braking points and the level of grip that you've got in these cars, it is difficult to talk on a new circuit. Yeah, so the braking points, the level of grip you get out of the Group 2 cars is just on a different level compared to the GT3 and GT4 cars, or Group 3 and Group 4 cars, however you want to label them. So there'll be a lot of racing on this tonight, I think. And learning the grip levels. Off the racing line there. So I can do that slowly in the third. Yeah, I like this circuit. Just going to get used to it. Especially these sections with camber and twists. The road cars don't like that, no matter how well you tune them. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's 10 laps, I'll save a little bit of fuel there. Oh, that was cool. Whoa. A little bit rough there, getting my shoulders out a bit, get my elbows out a bit, sorry. Need to make some progress here. And this car is great. It'll come as no surprise to those that know me that the Skyline's my favourite Group 2 car. There we go. Halfway on the fuel. Tires are looking good. Perfect setup for a bit of wet weather actually. I'm surprised it's not started yet. Maybe it's not in this one. Now that is not a Group 2 car. That's just a beastly Dodge Viper. The races in Spa and Le Mans, the Viper creates a real challenge. Because its top speed and acceleration is just off the charts. So we'll look at the weather radar. We'll zoom it right out. There's nothing happening there. They've changed the grid on the weather radar as well since I last put a video up. So it's now it's like a 200-mile grid. Like each large square, each quarter of that screen is 50 miles, I think. Oh, it's 100 actually. The scale's right there. One thing I did notice was the rain. If there is rain in an online race and you're in one of the lower lobbies, the rain effects, I mean the graphical effects are fine, but the amount of rain that you get and how it's delivered is a bit strange. You just kind of get one unique band of rain going right across the circuit instead of an actual period of a downpour, you know, with different concentrations of rain. So when you try the money-making race in Le Mans, you get proper rain conditions. And you try it online, and if you're in a D or probably not a C lobby, but I was in a D lobby when I did it at the Nürburgring in the Nordschleife. And just one band of rain travelled across the circuit, which was slightly annoying because I went in and got wet tyres straight away expecting a downpour. And the rain lasted for about 30 seconds. And that was one of my first victories in the daily races. Not the daily races, GT World Championship test season. The Nordschleife at night in the rain. Lots of accidents. But I managed to qualify first, so got away at the start and that was it. Someone's pitted already. Have a look and see how many laps of fuel I have left in a second. And this is a great way to learn a circuit. Having a decent length race that you can do in single player. We would like more endurance events inside the circuit area though. A few E4, 6, 12 and 24 hour races that we can save in a pit stop. That was the wrong gear. Well, 1.5 laps remaining. And it's going to go dark, which is cool. At least I thought it was. And the lighting effect just changed there as if it was going to go dim. See what tyres I can put on this. Put mediums on for a couple of laps, I think, because I just need a little top of a fuel. Ouch. There we go. Hey, first pit stop at Watkins Glen. Right, mediums please. I'll carry 3 laps just in case. There we go. What is this pit lane release like? The exit. That's such a cool car. I love driving this. It's really good at Suzuka. There's the yellow lines. Ooh, these tyres are stickier already. Still 16 seconds ahead. Ugh. Tongue-tied. It's clearly the effect this update's having on me. Thank you, Polyphony. Try and not hit the wall on the exit this time. That's better. This is a fun little track. Fastest lap so far. Just lost it. Go Sterling. Yes! Well, that was good getting that first time. Now, let's see what else we can find. That's injected some much needed cash into the collection there, but we've not got enough to buy any of the cars we need. So, that's Watkins Glen. It's in the USA, the Americas area. But there is another car. I think it's here. Oh, there's 3 new cafe menus as well, so that's 6 new cafe menus in about, what, less than that many weeks? 3 or 4 weeks. Oh, and it's got my stats at the top now. They've upgraded the lobby room, the GT Sport room. So it's got the manufacturer that you are up against, the manufacturer that you've chosen for the Manufacturer's Cup, your driver rating, your safety rating, or your gentlemanly rating, how many races you've done, how many you've won, how many you've been in the top 5. Doesn't tell you how many fastest laps. Not complaining, just an observation. Now, the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak Special 98. Now, I'm not going to get a 135, but I think we'll give this a go. .981 brake horsepower, and that'll be a standard version. Right, let's give this a go. So this car hasn't been around for some time. So it's quite short. I think it's pretty wide. It's ridiculously powerful. I hope this means that we get the Pikes Peak Hill Climb Challenge in the game, because there is rumoured to be another Pikes Peak car waiting to be released. Whoa! Okay, there is another Pikes Peak car waiting to be released. I think it's a 208 Pikes Peak, allegedly, unconfirmed. What else? Oh, yeah, there's a rumour that it could be a Skyline Silhouette, which is a car I don't really remember, but apparently there was a race series full of them in Japan. Oh. Yeah, this is tricky. Oh, that's my penalty. It caused me to have another collision and get another penalty. Right, okay. Yeah, this was tricky. Whoa. Saved it. Jeez. This is a violent car to drive. Oh. Steering wheel's jumping about under acceleration. Quite an unnatural experience driving this. Oh. Last time I used this car, that's a 3-second penalty. Last time I used this car, I was using a joypad, so oh, and again. And again. Right, we've got everything out of the system now. So the deceleration for the penalty line on this actually puts your car into a spinner into the barrier. so no penalties. That worked. That didn't. Right, I think we'll call it a day at that. That's going to take some doing. But let's look at this crazy little car. So I believe this held the record at Pikes Peak. I think it's in California somewhere. It's a hill climb, a legendary hill climb. And there's been many champions across the years that have been have had the top times. Some really famous drivers. But I think this did dominate. I'm not entirely sure. There was two different versions of the Escudo in GT 1 or 2 or 3, I'm not sure. It might be 3. And if you tweak that back wing, you can do a wheelie. It's also pretty vicious. Anyway, I've hoped you enjoyed the content. Check out the update if you've got GT7. And I'm going to go off and practice on Watkins Glen. And I'm going to practice with this, because that was a mess. But it takes a bit getting used to. Anyway, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, look after each other. And this is Jaded Gamer saying, I'll see you next time. And I don't know what I'm going to be playing. Anyway, see you soon. Take care. Bye.